Round number 4.
I think this is one of those boxers who don't really have to start strong, but he's a very strong finisher, if you ask me.
Yeah, he's gaining confidence at the right. Maybe for those who are watching us at home, the one Dalmas Gallo is the one with the black and Adidas. Gallo is showing some signs of fatigue as well. Is the one with the blank trunk, the title.
Make some noise for the fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good head movement.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are here because Sportybet made it possible. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, 2 up. Once your team is 2 goals up, you can cash out from Sportybet, okay? Get your wins. Ladies and gentlemen, in Sportybet, it's the only place whereby you are a winner, even when you're losing. So you can cash out earlier when your team is losing. So ladies and gentlemen, download the Sportybet app. And of course, we are here brought to you by Bina TV Studios. We are live right now. Watch. If you're at home, you can watch us live. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, let's round.
Secondas out of the ring. Round number 4.
Exchanging as Charlie is exchanging. Unlike the first 2 rounds where he was just backpedaling. Going back to the finish,
At the beginning,
maybe for those who are watching us at home, Dalmas Gallo is the one with the black and Adidas stripes.
Progress because they are
remaining the one with the black trunk, the title
but they still
black trunk.
Muli on his feet, and Muli is
some very good head movement from Muli. I don't know why I'm not seeing any jab from both boxers.
Yeah, it is because
the first 3 rounds I wasn't seeing any jab, but at least right now they're using some jabs.
With gold,
going to the body and the right on top. Muli's hard. Muli's hard.
Black trunks. Yeah, and Muli's gone down. He's been gotten by one very good hook. Kind of about
that's a very hard right hook. He started with an uppercut and then a right hook, a very hard right hook from Kialo.
Yeah, that was very, very hard. Just started right hook coming in for both Dalmas Gallo and Muli. Especially Muli, who has grown in confidence over time.
Yeah, it's a very positive outcome from Muli. Showing some,
and I think this will be a TKO.
Exchanging as Charlie was exchanging, like the first 2 rounds where he was just backpedaling.
I cannot see this bout continuing.
Going back to the finish.
When he went down, Dalmas Gallo. At the beginning, it looked very easy for Charlo, but right now, I can see Dalmas Gallo with his stiffer. 4th bout without a loss because they are remaining with about 2.5 rounds right now. But I still can see Muli on his feet, and Muli is asking a million of questions when it comes to bouting, and he's using his jabs very well.
Come out. They should treat him well still. The first 3 rounds I wasn't seeing any jab, but at least right now they are using some jabs.
Smiling Dalmas Gallo.
The body and the right on top. Muli's hard. Muli's hard.
That's a TKO win for Solomon Muli. And Muli's gone down. He's still waiting a good hook.
That's a very hard right hook. He started with an uppercut and then a right hook. A very hard right hook from Kialo.
That is his second win, very hard right hook. He has 4 fights from Dalmas Gallo. 0 draws and 4 wins, 2 by KO. That is Dalmas Gallo coming out of Dallas Machinery TKO. This will definitely be a TKO. Under Coach Mukula at Dallas. And you know the famous Dallas continuing. It's called the Dallas Machinery. When he went down tonight, I could tell they show us why they are Dallas Machinery. It's definitely a TKO.
Yeah, he was
and he wins this bout. Dalmas Gallo is for the official bout without a loss.
Yeah, that's 3 wins. 2 by a KO. I think Muli is a bit confused. I don't know why the medics are telling him.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for both the boxers, Tafadhali.
They should treat him while still in the ring.
Sportybet.
Yes.
All right.
A smiling Dalmas Gallo. His 4th fight without a loss. That's a TKO win for Solomon Muli. But we are still waiting,
ladies and gentlemen,
for the official announcement.
Yeah, now he registered
judge number 1.
Second win by a way of knockout.
Of course.
Judge number 2.
That is his second
judge number 3.
Knockout. Now he has
ladies and gentlemen, the winner by technical knockout on the 4th round, 1 minute 48 seconds, is Dalmas Gallo, red corner.
He started under Coach Mukula at Dallas. And you know the famous Dallas. It's called the Dallas Machinery.
Let's appreciate, show some love.
Dallas Gallo. And he wins the bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for both the boxers, tafadhali. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next fight. Sporty bet. All right. Where's the other boxer? Ladies and gentlemen, judge number 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next fight. Judge number 2 is a super bantamweight. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds. The winner by technical knockout. Corner, we have Chris Milano Otieno. 1 minute 48 seconds. And the blue corner, we have Jacob Mahindou. Ladies and gentlemen, judge number 1, Francis Orlando. Judge number 2, Charles Olo. Judge number 3, let's appreciate, show some love. Referee Charles Juma, supervisor Franklin Imbenzi, and timekeeper Ruben Odiko. For Chris Milano Otieno. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next fight, Milano. Ladies and gentlemen, Sporty Bet is making it easy for you to cash out. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next fight is a super bantamweight, scheduled for 6 rounds. And of course, on the red corner, we have Chris Milano Otieno. And the blue corner, we have Jacob Mahindou. Ladies and gentlemen, judge number 1, Francis Orlando. Judge number 2, Charles Olo. And judge number 3, Eric Owango. Referee Charles Juma. Supervisor Franklin Imbenzi. And timekeeper Ruben Odiko. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, please show some love. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Chris Milano Otieno. The blue corner. All right. Chris Milano. Ladies and gentlemen, Sporty Bet Jacob Mahindou is making it easy for you to cash out. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 6 rounds. The bantam weight. Jacob Mahindou coming to the stage. All right. All right. Thank you, X. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, ready? This is Chris Milano Otieno. Wapi makofi kelele yake Milano Otieno. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the opponent on the blue corner. Wapi kelele yake Jacob Mahindou.
Time to play the game.
It's Jacob Mahindou.
Time to play the game.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 6 rounds. It's a bantam weight. Jacob Mahindou coming to the stage. All right.
Referee, see the medics for gloves.
Judges, team, let's ready.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, remember, Vurugu 2 is proudly brought to you by Opina TV and Sportybet. I am your lead commentator. My name is Peter Kirumba, alongside Benson Bisharu. And now, we will be watching from the red corner, Chris Milano Otieno, from Kayole Rapids Boxing Club, started under former international coach Valdez Ocheng, And now under coach David Milo. He has 6 fights, 6 wins, 0 losses, and 1 win by KO. He's fighting against Jacob Mahindu, who started his boxing in 2019 under coach the late Carlos Move. He has 4 fights, 1 win, and 3 losses.
Referee.
How do you get this fight, Ben?
Referee.
I think
This is going to be a very entertaining bout, but I
looks
have
very
to
interesting when you look at the statistics.
And even
Looks very interesting.
Round number 1.
and even the height, Chris Milano seems to be taller than Mahindu. I hope Chris Milano will use his range well. And Mahindu is supposed to put him close. At least close the distance.
See the medics for gloves.